Welcome back to MLP Columbus. We're here in Columbus, Ohio. One more quarterfinal set for you tonight. This is going to be a very exciting matchup here. Florida Smash taking on the Hard Eights. Two veteran teams out here, Chad. Two teams that have both been in the playoffs, been in this scenario before, unlike our first quarterfinal matchup. Women's doubles to start. A team we haven't seen, you and I particularly, calling Florida Smash. We haven't seen them play yet against the Hard Eights. The Florida Smash will put out there Lacey Schneemann and Michelle Esquivel taking on Sierra Gaytan-Leach and Georgia Johnson. What are you looking for out of this matchup here tonight, Chad?
Turn my microphone on. So, I mean, I'm looking for one, Michelle Esquivel, how composed can she stay? If she's dialed in, she's very dangerous, but she does have that tendency to kind of fly off the rails a little bit sometime in matches and just starts going for too much. Lacey Schneemann, newer to MLP, newer to the tours. First time I saw her was out in Newport, and when she stepped on, I mean, she just lit everything on fire. Very wristy. She's going to drive a lot of balls. So I think for both of those ladies for Florida Smash, they're a little bit more aggressive. They like to hit that ball hard. It's how we always talk about controlled aggression. If they can stay and within themselves, but still be aggressive, I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Gaytan-Leach and Georgia Johnson. We saw them earlier today against the Flyers. We saw Jingan Pithigamate coming out and putting it to them. One thing we know for sure, keep it away from Gaytan-Leach's forehand.
we learned that quickly. Because we've seen the Hard Eights a couple times, and yes, we know to keep it away from her forehand.
So I think, you know, the key for Schneemann and Esquivel is kind of allow Johnson and Gaytan-Leach to kind of press it a little bit. You know, let them speed it up and you counter, rather than, you know, trying to go for too much. And then for Gaytan-Leach and Johnson, choose the right balls. I think it's going to be a good matchup. I think it's going to be a close one. I may give the edge a little bit here to the Hard Eights.
Again, a little more maybe experience, but we're going to take a look at the bracket here and where we stand as of right now. Clean, as you saw the last match, moving on to take on BLQK. The Florida Smash and Hard Eights about to take place right now. Winner gets the Ranchers in the other semifinal tomorrow. Again, Chad, I like how you said, you know, you may give a little bit of an advantage to who? Florida Smash? Or
to Hard Eights,
yeah. A little bit. Again, experience-wise playing here. Lacey Schneemann, you know, not a ton of experience, got a little bit last time out.
59-41. Like I said, a little bit of an edge.
A little bit of an edge here, 59-41. So, again, that's probably our closest one we've seen all weekend. So, but again, that's why we're going to play. Let's see, you know, what happens as we get set to go here on championship court. Our referees are getting set as we speak. They'll do our coin toss. But Chad, looking at the playoff teams right now, what are you seeing? Are you seeing any surprises before we came into the weekend of teams that have made it this far?
No, I kind of expected the teams that we have in the playoffs, maybe Mad Drops being that outsider, because we talked about you know, Pool B being that who's going to make it through.
It was the group of death.
Yeah.
All four of those teams had an opportunity to come out, and the other two were the Bus and Chimeras.
Yeah. So I mean, yesterday my top two picks were BLQK and the Ranchers. So they went through as 1 and 2 seed, and my third one was Hard Eights.
Yep.
So far, all three have made it through.
Yeah, and the issue that you and I had, you know, seeing the Ranchers a couple times was we looked at them and we saw some chinks in the armor, right? In Newport, they looked unbeatable. But over the last couple matches that we've seen them, we saw some chinks in the armor, and we said, okay, they're possibly beatable.
Yep.
Now, they get the evening off tonight. They're looking ahead. They're into the semifinals. They get the winner of this matchup. They're going to be watching intently to see what happens here. But I think that was good for them to get the bye, right? Because it gets them a little time to think about it, regroup, see where they're at, see what it's all about, and say, okay, this is what we need to fix going into those semifinals tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the other side of it as well, we saw that BLQK is vulnerable. You know, with a couple of losses in men's doubles, some closer ones in mixed. You know, the really strong thing for BLQK is they're the only team that is still the original team from the first one in Austin. So they know how each other play. They've got the confidence to go through it. So they're always going to be a hard team to beat.
Yeah, and you're right. And that experience, I think, for them plays to their advantage. A huge advantage for them as teams are getting introduced right now. Overall, we talked about the women's in this matchup. Overall, what are you looking at out of this whole matchup in these 4 matches?
Well, I think what it's going to come down to is women's doubles, and we've already established it. We established this yesterday. 35 out of 46. Whoever wins the women's doubles point goes on and wins the match. 35 times out of 46. The stats have already changed for this one. So it takes that pressure off. So I would give, I'm giving a slight advantage to the hot 8s on this one for women's doubles. I would potentially give a slight advantage to Florida Smash in men's doubles with J.W. Johnson and Travis Rettenmaier. Mixed doubles is going to be the interesting scenario for this one. You know, I think for hot 8s to make it out of this, they've got to take the first 2. If it comes down to mixed, I think there's a slight disadvantage for the hot 8s.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You know, with Michelle Esquivel being a veteran of the sport, I do agree with that. Looking at them in mixed doubles, so you're right. It's how important is it for women's doubles and men's double for the hard 8s? It's very important for them to get off to a good start.
Important.
So we'll see as.
And I think if you do go to the Dreambreaker with this one, Florida Smash has the singles team.
They have a huge advantage going into singles. They just see Travis Rettenmaier. You know how many times I've tried that?
With a pickleball paddle, that's tough. And with a tennis racket, it's tough.
He's just showing off right now. You're just showing off. You're just showing off. And we're about ready to get started. These ladies about to kick it off here. Caitlin Kerr, our MC all weekend. How much energy does Caitlin have?
About as much as my 8-year-old.
Yeah, she's about that, right? She's running around like crazy all weekend. She's doing a great job keeping this crowd involved. She's giving away more stuff. I mean, a whole wardrobe full of stuff she's giving away.
We've definitely seen more giveaways and stuff being thrown out at this one compared to the previous 2 MLPs.
Well, you and I went in the back yesterday. We went back.
It was Christmas shopping.
It was like Christmas shopping for you and I too. We got sweatshirts, got a couple more shirts. Don't tell anybody that. You know, we went back there, got a couple new shirts, things like that. But it's awesome. They treat us well here. MLP, top notch. It's my favorite event to come to. It's absolutely insane the amount of competition and fun we have here.
Nobody does it better.
Nope. Michelle Esquivel to start. Ladies underway. That's the matchup we're going to have to watch is Johnson to Schneemann, caught cross court right there. How is Lacey Schneemann going to handle Georgia Johnson coming to her with that two-handed backhand? Just wide there from Schneemann.
Schneemann playing a little tentative right there, the first 2 points. Usually we see her come out a little more aggressive.
That was a nice drive there from Gaytan-Leach. Almost took something off it right there, created some shape on it. Away. She knew that Johnson was going to drop that in, so she steps up right there, puts that ball away.
Yeah, Schneemann kind of a little bit of a miss hit, and Gaytan-Leach taking full advantage of it. Change up again from Schneemann, so we've seen it on both sides. That off-pace ball has that tendency to really throw off the timing.
Oh, Schneemann does a good job of coming back in. Does a great job of coverage on the around the post from Gaytan-Leach. Nice dig from Gaytan-Leach.
Schneemann doing a good job getting that ball down to Johnson's feet.
Esquivel. Esquivel's going to move them in and out and control that point. I'm going to test Schneemann. Ball a little long right there off the paddle of Lacey Schneemann, and a 1-point lead for the Hard Eights.
Esquivel saying, yeah, that's my bad.
Yes.
Wrong spot. Georgia Johnson staying nice and short and compact. We've seen that a few times, trying to speed up cross court and just feeding that forehand.
Just missing that drop is Esquivel. Just a little miscommunication in the middle from Johnson and Gaytan-Leach.
That's a really good ball from Esquivel. I said it before, I really like that middle ball, especially that one there. Going to the left foot of Gaytan-Leach, creating that pinch in the middle, a little bit of miscommunication.
Nice Nice ball from Esquivel, getting on top of that two-hander right there on a high ball. A lot of players will sail that long, but she dips that front shoulder, gets on top, puts it away. Yeah, nice ball from Johnson. Gets Gaytan-Leach, or gets Schneemann extended.
Can't miss a serve in this format.
No, no, no.
Again, some miscommunication. Gaytan-Leach getting up there, trying to crash. But Johnson feeling her come forward and tries to rush the forehand.
Yeah, and that's what I want to see a little more of, is going to Schneemann there on that cross court instead of Esquivel. Is it me or does Schneemann have like a little hitch in her forehand?
Yeah, she does.
Right?
She lays it back. She's slappy. She lays it
Right
back
there.
and goes aggressive wrist.
Wow, nice angle right there. But it's unpredictable. That's what it is.
Yeah,
And she
so
hides it.
She holds it. She lays it back, and then she can change direction with it. Again, we saw that put away from Schneemann.
Good ball there, but again, Johnson's got to hit an angle on those overheads. She's continuing to punish the ball flat back to the baseline. Allowed Schneemann and Esquivel to get back in that point. Nice ball in the middle from Esquivel. As we'll change ends, and the Florida Smash has a 1-point lead here. Cameron Blackwood is courtside. Cam, are you seeing anything different down there?
No, I think what Michelle Esquivel just did there is middle is going to be key. Both of these teams are brand new. It's brand new partnerships for them, so there's still some miscommunication between the middle. So I like what they're doing is seeing that, splitting them out wide and seeing if they can't get that middle ball. On the other side, I like that Georgia's Johnson is keeping going to Lacey Schneemann's low backhand. I think that they need to get Sierra Gaytan-Leach's forehand, though, in the mix. It is so deadly. So I'd like to see if they can't get a pop-up with that, because once she gets going, they get free points off her forehand.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Cam, and it is that big forehand from Gaytan-Leach that we've all been looking for, and there's Julie Johnson up top watching. Georgia and J.W. Johnson will be coming up next in men's doubles. A torn household at the moment. There's that forehand that Cameron Blackwood courtside was talking about. As soon as you get it up to Gaytan-Leach right there, that ball is put away.
11.
Nice dig from Schneemann on the first one. Can't finish on that second. Just long. It was a lot closer than Esquivel and Schneemann wanted. Oh, please go out.
Yeah, just out. Looked like it was sailing well. I want to see a little bit of an extension of the points here. We're having a couple of quick ones, couple of errors. Better constructed point from Florida Smash. Both Schneemann and Esquivel moving that ball around.
Ooh, Esquivel sitting on that big forehand right there. Smash take a 2-point lead here. Yeah, great hands from Gaytan-Leach and Johnson right there. And Schneemann tries to speed it up.
I like the speed. I like the speed up from Schneemann. I like the speed up from Schneemann on that one. I think she's just gotta anticipate and stay in that. Oh,
you can't make this up. Is it hashtag speed up from Schneemann? Oh, Chad Edwards. Chad, you're full of hashtags this weekend. We're all tied here at 14 though. Back to your point, the speed up from Schneemann is a good shot right there.
Yeah, and again there in that one as well, it was just both Johnson and Gaytan-Leach able to counter it and then reset it. Schneemann trying to do a little too much. Good job by Esquivel.
Just
bringing that back.
Dipping that front shoulder and getting on top of that. It's such a key right there just to get on top of that two-hander. If you don't dip and get on top, you're gonna hit it flat. You'll have a lot of court to work with.
Especially on the higher balls, and that's an area where a lot of amateur players find it difficult. We say, hey, get on top of a ball that's up, get the paddle head underneath the ball that's down. So differentiating between the two becomes tough.
And there it is again. Johnson getting to that left foot of Schneemann.
And Schneemann just opening up that paddle face too much. Once it gets too flat, the ball actually just slides on the paddle. We saw it from Gaytan-Leach right there as well. Good adjustment from Schneemann with the ball off the net.
So timeout here from the Hard Eights. We are all tied up here at 16. Doesn't get any closer than this. And Chad, what are you seeing? Because I mean, we're close to the end. You're seeing Esquivel and Schneemann getting some advice here quickly.
Yeah, Rettenmaier was just saying the same thing to Schneemann there. Instead of opening the face of the paddle so much on that backhand, look at rolling it a little bit more or flattening it out. That's gonna keep that ball down still, but you're not running the risk of the ball just sliding on the paddle. I think they're in a good situation here, but again you have to move the ball around on Gaytan-Leach and Johnson. If you allow them to dictate play, it's very, very difficult to get them off balance.
But again, she takes something off it, creates some shape, drops that ball at the baseline, take a 1-point lead. Schneemann too.
18-16.
Gaytan-Leach with the forehand, able to put that down.
17-18.
Johnson almost thinking that ball's going to be out. Could have been.
Yeah, potentially, but that was a good setup by Esquivel pulling Gaytan-Leach out wide. Gaytan-Leach need to go down the line there instead of trying to go back cross court.
That's a good ball right there from Gaytan-Leach. And Chad, we talked about how important this women's doubles matchup was for the hard eights. Down by one here, looking to tie this up. Wow, that's a flying Esquivel. You see her flying in to take that forehand?
Big forehand from Esquivel right there, giving them game point.
Both teams frozen here at 20-18. Traditional scoring here on out. That's a nice speed up there from Gaytan-Leach.
Yeah, good reach in, way to take that ball early. Smash getting caught off guard.
18-20, can only score on your serve now, and that ball off the tape. A little love off the tape for the hard eights. 19-20.
Schneemann getting a little tied up with the feet. That ball getting close.
All tied at 20 here. Win by 2. Oh, fighting it off. How'd she fight that off right there? That ball's right in her body, and she takes that forehand, almost hits her in the chest. Wow.
I mean, we talk about a pancake where you're like locked in like this. That was fully handcuffed.
Wow. Oh. Oh, miscommunication. Can't have that right there. Woo. What a job by Gaytan-Leach back there, keeping them in that point. Florida Smash need to answer here, down by 1. Esquivel wasn't expecting that speed up from Schneemann.
No, it was a good speed up, but we just see that Gaytan-Leach is so strong. All it is a left hand coming back forward, and she can hit that hole.
Another match point here for the hard eights. And that ball going long, and hard eights will take game number 1 in women's doubles, 22-20. Chad, are you surprised here?
No, I gave the slide edge to the hard eights in this one. So, I mean, it was close like I thought it was going to be. Unfortunately, Florida Smash making a couple of costly errors. errors there, and at the end, and we've seen it in almost every single close match. It comes down, the team that loses is the one that makes those errors at the end. It's not that the winning team is being so aggressive and they've hit winners. It's come down to the errors.
Yep, and those errors came back to haunt the Florida Smash a little bit right there. Hard Eights battle back and take it by a score of 22-20. Cameron Blackwood is courtside with Sierra Gaytan-Leach and Georgia Johnson.
Incredibly close match for you guys. Went to the wire, 22-20. Your backhand roll was working so great. What were you trying to create there with Lacey Schneemann?
I was just trying to get Sierra involved. You know, she really carried us through back to the win, and you know, I was just trying to keep a shot.
You got up on a tear.
Great, hitting some great rolls, and yeah, tough match.
Much easier that one.
You guys almost have the match point, had some miscommunication, but how did you grow up? What was going through your mind in order to come back and finish this match? I just thought, let's over-communicate and under-communicate. So we just kept talking, and we're just like, it's okay, we're gonna get the next one, and it went our way. They played great, so. They sure did. Now we're on to men's doubles. Back to you guys.
All right, a great job there from the Hard Eights getting that victory, much needed victory. We always talk about the women's doubles match being so important, and Hard Eights on top 1-0. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, men's doubles here in the quarterfinals at MLP Columbus.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Ora Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
What are you guys doing?
Getting our duper tattoos.
Oh, cool.
Hey Cameron, how's it going?
Almost done.
Perfect. Can't wait to see your number.
Number?
Duper, because ratings shouldn't be a surprise. Download the app and claim your free profile today.
I haven't even started yet.
Oh.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
Welcome back to Columbus, Ohio, MLP Columbus. Men's doubles quarterfinal matchup, Florida Smash Hard Eights. We got J.W. Johnson and Travis Rettenmaier taking on Kyle Yates, Andre Daescu. Chad, this ought to be a good one. I mean, some great athletes on the floor right now. Predictions early on this one. I mean, you said that Hard Eights need both men's and women's doubles.
Yeah, I think Hard Eights need both of these. I'm gonna give the slight advantage to Florida Smash. I'm gonna do X Factor for the Smash is gonna be J.W. Johnson. You know, he plays well when he's moving, when he gets in there, but he has that tendency to get back on his heels a little bit and kind of just give away some points as far as not being aggressive. And then X Factor for the Hard Eights is going to be Daescu, how big he can get and how much control.
Oh, there he is right there, getting big right on cue, Chad.
Yeah, he was the big one for hard 8s against the 5s earlier.
That's a great job by Rettenmaier going wide on Yates.
I mean, Rettenmaier just keeps getting better month after month. You know, been playing pickleball for about a year right now, maybe less.
Oh, and Yates goes a little long right there. He keeps trying that sideline. We've seen him try that sideline a few times today.
Yeah, he's going to try not to press the issue, go too much. Set that up, go behind Johnson. Just don't look for the winner.
Ball possibly going out there. We'll never know. Yates gets a paddle on it. It's 3-1 lead here early for the Florida Smash. Little fake swing at the out ball, knowing it's out. He's picking up a little swag from Rettenmaier over there, hanging out with him a little too much. See Yates stop. He thought his returning serve was in the net. He almost stopped and he's like, oh, I gotta finish coming up here.
Daescu telling him you know better. I mean, there's definitely a lot of chipping going back and forth right now.
Johnson going to turn that into a drop. Johnson, little finger wag here.
No, he's going out. I think Julie would jump out.
Oh, he goes.
Yeah, I think Julie would jump out of the stands and clip him around the ears if he started doing the finger wag.
Oh, yeah. And Chad, I know you said a little bit like it's getting chippy, and it has been chippy the past couple matches, right?
But you got 100,000 on the line.
Right, and I'm sorry, we need more of that. I'm sorry, we need some attitude, some players that are just going to bring that intensity.
Bodied up. Yates staring Rettenmaier down now.
Bodies up right on that shoulder.
Good hands from Daescu.
Catches the arm. arm of J.W. Johnson. Here come the hard eights, Chad.
Yeah, and all of those balls that got bodied up, they're going to be going out.
Tough when you're 14 feet apart and the ball is that hard. Ball's in. Oh, just wide.
Depth-wise, it was in. I like that speed up, but he has to execute it better as far as getting lower. He stood a little too tall, so that's what made that ball flat.
Good read.
Yeah, good setup by Johnson. Rettenmaier reading that Johnson's forehand is going to push Daescu back off the kitchen line, and he's not going to be able to see Rettenmaier moving. The only chance he had was going down the line.
Good hands. Watch Yates just step off the line right there and take control of that, but just a little too much. J.W. Johnson. Cameron Blackwood, you're courtside. What are you hearing down there from the players?
There's a lot of confidence here on the Rettenmaier-Johnson side, as it should be. J.W. Johnson just moving really well. However, on the other side, they're getting those free points, even though it might only be 5 right now, when they are speeding it up right at their chest area. Anything lower, they're getting. Anything higher, they'll fly out. But right now, the speed that they're hitting it, they're not able to move out of the way, and that's how they've been able to get those points. So I like the speed ups, like Chad said, get a little bit lower so you can execute them because they are really effective right now.
Yeah, and it is a commanding 6-point lead here for the Florida Smash. Looking to answer back here. Hard eights taking women's doubles. Florida Smash trying to take men's doubles and force us to have to go through both mixed doubles matches, because here in the playoffs, if you go 3-0, that last mixed doubles match doesn't even get played.
Yeah. Rettenmaier going a little too big.
A little stare down there from Daescu here.
I'm going to correct you on something. I don't think we can say 5 points is commanding in rally score.
Oh, that's definitely not. Definitely not. Nothing's commanding. We eliminate that from our vocabulary.
Yeah, we'll throw that one out. Now, if it's 19-2, maybe that's commanding, but there's still a chance to come back.
After the 20-12 lead for Bus yesterday, nothing.
Anything's possible.
Rettenmaier handling the pace from Daescu.
Yeah, excellent counterattack, using the pace to his advantage. Tried to do it again, and I like the move. I like that shake and bake. But Daescu doing a good job of punching that ball down.
Wow, nice ball by Rettenmaier at the feet of Yates. Wow! Defensive learning. What?
Daescu is like, he's like, and yeah, okay. Throws his hand over his eyes, and then he's like, yeah, Rettenmaier just swatted at it.
Yep.
if you just listen to that, that was a pop, pop, pop with how fast and how little reaction time there was.
That's a nice ATP there from Kyle Yates. Beautifully done. Ball peaked over. Take a look at this ATP from Yates. Coming right at you into your living room. Right on the line there. Great work by Boxcar Productions out there in the truck, bringing you all those angles. Oh, again it peaks over.
Oh, that ball was going way out.
Yeah, ball's going to end up in the second row. Rettenmaier just too tall.
I always say it though, right there, throat, high sternum, that center mass, it's so hard to get out of the way of.
Again. Going chest shot on Rettenmaier. Nothing he can do to get out of the way. As you see Julie Johnson up there in the VIP section. She's feeling good. Georgia won her first match. JW is leading the second.
Individually, her kids are doing well.
Yeah. Can't root for one team. I mean, if she does, one of her kids going to disown her. Rettenmaier and Johnson back on the board, up here by 7, trying to even this up. And Daescu again. He's just going right at the body of Rettenmaier right now, seeing if he can do anything with it. Got him twice in the chest, once block out of bounds. Easy miss there from Yates, and a ball he's not going to miss very often.
No, he just slowed his paddle down, trying to take some pace off of it, but gotta stay through that more. You saw him getting frustrated.
Ball right down. And a good angle there from Daescu. And that's what those overheads are about. Hit that angle. Tape. Yates kind of shrugs his shoulders and goes, I'm going to take it if we're down 6. And now 5.
14-19.
I like the move from Daescu, but Johnson and Rettenmaier ready for that.
And Johnson and Rettenmaier in Florida smash. Game point. Johnson will end it right there. And we will play both mixed doubles matches. 21-14, Rettenmaier and Johnson answer the bell and make up for the Schneemann-Esquivel loss, but in 22-20 fashion. So a good match here. We got a full replay here for you of the last point. Watch Johnson end it right there, and we're all square here at 1 in this quarterfinal matchup. The biggest difference right there, I think, again, J.W. Johnson playing with confidence, Rettenmaier playing with a ton of confidence early.
Yeah.
He got matched a little bit by Daescu, but in the end, they come out on top 21-14. We're going to throw it to the sideline. Cameron Blackwood has J.W. Johnson and Travis Rettenmaier.
I saw a finger wag from J.W. Johnson earlier in this match. How much do you just love doubles?
Well, obviously a lot, especially playing with the 39-year-old man who likes to step on the cushion a lot. Luckily, it did not happen this time, so we're doing good.
They did get some body bags on you guys, but you were able to make adjustments quickly. What were you looking for in their paddle in order to do that?
I mean, I felt like I was on his stuff early, and then he kind of got me a few late. Honestly, I think I just lost focus, if I'm frank. And yeah, you know, I'm just happy to see J-Dub smiling, having a good time. All's good.
All right, we're on to mix, guys. Back to you.
I will. Travis, just happy to see JW smiling right there, but both of them are smiling as we are all square at 1. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll let you know the matchups in mixed doubles leading forward here in this quarterfinal matchup with the Florida Smash and the Hard Eights. Don't go anywhere.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Oro Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
The Pro XR pickleball paddle answers the age-old question of how to get paddle speed and control with the same paddle and one grip, and this is it. Pro XR gives you more spin, greater control, and quicker reloads on every shot in the game, because you always have that constant feel for that leverage and control and paddle speed that we're all looking for. Pro XR is the most revolutionary technology in pickleball.
Welcome back here. First mixed doubles matchup. Florida Smash putting out Michelle Esquivel and Travis Rettenmaier. They'll be taking on Sierra Gaytan-Leach and Kyle Yates. Michelle Esquivel to serve. Gaytan-Leach trying to sneak that back door on Rettenmaier. Let's check out the head-to-head here. It's as close as it gets right here. Yates and Gaytan-Leach with a 54 to 46% win probability.
Yeah, I think the ladies are going to be the X factor in this one. Movement-wise, power-wise, Rettenmaier and Yates pretty similar. Yates obviously the more experienced of the men.
step in there from Rettenmaier in the middle, Chad.
Yeah, that was a better speed up from him. Short and explosive, but it was a good setup from Esquivel as well. Gaytan-Leach looking to go cross court on a firmer ball. Leaving that up a little bit.
Oh, a gift there for the hard eights.
Yeah, I like Yates being aggressive. With him, we always talk about, you know, not forcing the issue.
And that's the thing, is I don't want him to try and go toe-to-toe with Rettenmaier here. I want him to stay within, let Gaytan-Leach set him up nicely, and then let him be aggressive. Don't try and be too aggressive, because Rettenmaier's got great hands. He can handle anything that Yates going to bring at him. He's got to pick his spots wisely. Gaytan-Leach thinking that ball was wide. Yates agreeing. He changed the call and agreed with Rettenmaier and Esquivel, and it's a 5-2 lead for the Florida Smash. Oh, nice ball there from Gaytan-Leach, backside on Rettenmaier.
Yeah, we see it. Taking a look at the replay there. Ball definitely on the line. Oh, just out.
Yeah. Yates looking to drop that up and over the top of Esquivel. As soon as that ball went up, Esquivel was like, you?
Yeah, not going to get it.
Nice job by Gaytan-Leach. Getting that ball just enough out of the reach of Rettenmaier. Oh, nice job by Kyle Yates, holding that till the last second, Chad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big jump right there, too. Really close to kitchen violation, but squeaked it out.
Just missing that down the line as Yates keeps trying to go down that line a few times.
Yeah, I agree with it, you know, going behind Rettenmaier. But again, don't need to overhit on that one. Even if you just make him hit the ball behind him, you're still getting something out of it.
Yeah, and that's just a great job by Kyle Yates of seeing the open spot, right? He's got Rettenmaier sitting in the middle.
A lot of finger wagging going on.
There is. There is.
Can't lob, can't hit through me. Can't
yeah. Gaytan-Leach just, instead of trying to go back that way, just drop it back across.
Yeah,
Rettenmaier's on the other side of the court.
That's what I was going to say. Just put a ball nice and easy back behind him. You're not going to be able to take that ball back cross court when he's already moving cross court. You're just feeding him the ball that he wants.
He knew that ball was trouble as soon as it hit Esquivel's paddle. She was grunting, trying to will it over.
Oh.
That's tough right there.
Yates saying my back. Gaytan-Leach was there. Yates still trying to come over and get it. And Sierra ends up the ball
Right
inside
on the line.
Sierra ends up hitting that straight into Yates.
Esquivel reading the Ernie.
Yeah.
She read Yates going for the Ernie right there and knew the middle was open. Great veteran move by Esquivel.
And you see her hold it. Look, making it look like she's gonna go nice and soft, but speeds it up last minute.
Nice hands there from Rettenmaier. The little change ends here. Esquivel and Rettenmaier up 11-7 on the hard eights. You hearing anything down there courtside, Cam?
There's definitely a lot of frustration here on the hard eight side. I think they need to go back to the previous match where Sierra was telling Kyle, let's play simple pickleball. We don't need to do anything more. And I think that's where the frustration is coming of Yates is doing too much right now. Gaytan-Leach can hold her own on that side, especially with that being her forehand. So I'd like to see him step back, let her take some of those balls. On the other side, they're playing great. I like that Michelle's seeing that middle ball. It's open for her again because the frustration is on the hard eight side. So capitalize on it, see if they can't get some more points on the board.
Yeah, Chad, we had talked about that early too, is like, let the game come to Kyle Yates. He does not need to go and get it. Play patient, let Sierra Gaytan-Leach do her thing, right? And then wait for the right opportunity. A couple times he's kind of overdid it a little bit. Needs to kind of find that in-between level right now, calm down, let Gaytan-Leach do her job. Look for the right opportunity.
Yeah, Sarah's proved that she can hold her own with this. She's able to set Yates up.
Yeah, nice ball right there. Find the sideline. Does Gaytan-Leach. Rettenmaier lets that go. Ball drops in. No love off the tape right there for Gaytan-Leach. And still a 4-point lead here for the Florida Smash.
A bit of back and forth with net balls. We talk about giving away free points.
Good hands battle won by Gaytan-Leach. She's got to use that confidence right here.
Yeah, she's out in front and just slapping at that ball. It's where all that power is coming from. That ball getting on Rettenmaier really, really quick.
Nice dig from Yates. In the point, right? He dropped that ball to Rettenmeier's backhand and got back in the point and didn't try and rush anything.
Yep. Yeah, I was half expecting him to run along the kitchen line and jump the corner.
Yeah, right there. I like the first drive at Esquivel. Now go cross court with the next one.
Now we see replay there from Franklin Kitchen Cam. When he gets a little too excited is where the issues creep into his game.
Esquivel handling every bit of what Yates had to bring in that last point. End up going cross court to Gaytan-Leach. Can't do that right there. looking to get the Florida Smash up 2-1 heading into that last mixed doubles matchup.
Good move. Rettenmaier reading that Gaytan-Leach was going to go cross-court again to Esquivel.
That's a great move there from Rettenmaier, like you said, Chad. Watch this. Read the drop and put away in the middle. It's just not there, that speed up. So Gaytan-Leach has found some success in previous matches doing that. Rettenmaier's sitting on it right now going, go ahead, I dare you to.
Yeah, and Rettenmaier actually does something completely different than what we would typically see or think about, right? He does sit on it by leaning back to give himself some more separation. So in essence, he's hitting off of his back foot, but he's still balanced. Not everybody can do that. Usually what happens is that ball flies on you, but you see Rettenmaier leans back a little bit to give himself some clearance.
Yeah, and again, it's the years and years of tennis experience just coming into play right here with Rettenmaier. Everybody always talks about, oh, well, you know, Rettenmaier's been playing less than a year. How is he so good? Blah, 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 this and that. And I'm sorry, but, you know, he's been playing tennis since he came out, you know, and probably 3 years old, 4 years old. So he's got all those years.
He's got 30 years of tennis under his belt.
So it all relates. Disgusting. Look at Schneemann and Johnson on the sideline. Even though they don't get that point, Lacey Schneemann's all about it, Chad.
I mean, the gets right here. We talk about it again, though. Yates is hitting it as hard as he can, but he's hitting it straight down. Look at that get by Rettenmaier.
Another incredible point. Good hands from Yates. Yeah, ball's not coming back. Can't go to Rettenmaier right there in the middle. Gaytan-Leach can't figure it out right now as far as keeping it away from the Rettenmaier forehand, Chad.
Yeah, I mean, Rettenmaier set himself up there. Good ball back, even though he was going to the forehand of Gaytan-Leach.
Can right there. And just Gaytan-Leach just got to slip that backside. Rettenmaier's reading it so well right now. He's not going to earn you.
No.
He's got to go backside. He can earn you from where he's at. That ball wide, and it is game 2. The Florida Smash as they jump out to a 2-1 lead with a 21-13 victory over the Hard Eights, Gaytan-Leach and Kyle Yates. I mean, what's the difference maker right there, Jack?
No, I mean, Rettenmaier established himself in the middle of the court and just did a fantastic job of staying within. We saw the difference between Rettenmaier and Yates right there is, yeah, they're both being aggressive, but Rettenmaier stayed composed. Yates at times got a little too outside, a little too much movement, but Rettenmaier was setting himself up going back behind Gaytan-Leach, and then we had Esquivel doing the same thing. So really forcing the issue of that middle ball.
All right, well, let's find out if Cameron Blackwood is down courtside. Can she ask Travis Rettenmaier if he's paying rent in the middle there?
They would like to know if you're paying rent in the middle of the court because of how much you took over this match.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's really tough to play with J-Dub because he doesn't let me do anything. He's like, hey, don't miss. So it's fun that Michelle lets me play and have some fun. And yeah, I just was trying to make myself as good as possible.
You're really able to set him up. It almost looked like you were hitting a bait ball there for Sierra, for her to counter and then him to finish. How were you able to create that?
You just tease the person, I guess. You just enough where it looks attackable. I don't know really how to do it, just kind of do it.
You're just a master at it. There we have it. Now we're going into the next mixed doubles match. Back to you guys.
All right, well, that is it for the first mixed doubles match. Chad, we got one more to go to determine if we're going to go to that Dreambreaker or if it's going to be over and Florida Smash will move on. The Ranchers are waiting in the semifinals, but before that, we got one more mixed doubles matchup here on Championship Court, MLP Columbus. Don't go anywhere.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Oro Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
The Pro XR Pickleball Paddle answers the age-old question of how to get paddle speed and control with the same paddle and one grip, and this is it. Pro XR gives you more spin, greater control, and quicker reloads on every shot in the game because you always have that constant feel for that leverage and control and paddle speed that we're all looking for. Pro XR is the most revolutionary technology in pickleball.
Back here in Columbus, Ohio, MLP Columbus. One more matchup possibly for the rest of the evening into the semifinals. Mixed doubles matchup here. Now, the question is, where's Julie Johnson? Because that's where we got to know where Julie is right now, because we got JW and Georgia facing off against each other in this matchup. So it's going to be a tough one for her to watch. And there she is right there on cue. Look at, and she's perplexed. She has no idea who to root for.
She's perplexed.
No idea who to root for here.
I think she's just up there having a conversation.
I mean, I'm gonna say something here though. She is wearing Florida Smash green. I'm just gonna call a spade right now. But again, we have Lacey Schneemann and JW Johnson taking on Georgia Johnson and Andre Daescu.
I think for this one, Schneemann just has to stay consistent. Play some clean pickleball. Don't do a whole lot. Make a lot of balls. Allow JW Johnson to try to kind of set the tone in this one. He's going to create his own opportunities. Schneemann's just got to weather the storm a little bit.
Here we go. Schneemann to serve to start. Johnson finding the hole in the middle.
Yeah, and I mean that's in reality that's what Schneemann's got to do. She's just got to keep in that, stay within that. And like I said, JW's going to step in when the time is right.
What's J.W. Johnson doing back there? Hands in the air, or what's he doing?
Get bigger. Grow.
Unforced error there from J.W. Johnson. A slight 2-1 lead here for the Hard Eights.
Trying to figure out what MLP merchandise you can get over here from the crowd giveaways.
Yeah, tons of crowd giveaways. Been great all weekend. Oh, and Daescu trying to flip a two-hander through the middle. No luck as it goes a little long. And Florida Smash creep within one.
Good ball from Daescu.
Oh, J.W. Johnson testing out Georgia Johnson right there. And Georgia's just missing that.
She read it well.
Think she's seen it before?
A few times.
Schneemann letting that ball sail long. All tied up here at 4. Trying to find the right size here on those balls. One forehand, one two-handed backhand, both going long.
Going the other way. Schneemann's ball just going a little deep. Trying to do too much with it.
He can't find the range right now, Chad. A forehand flick, a two-hand flick, and then a block right there, all long.
No love lost there. Big bro going off the little sister.
No, you're not going to get an apology either. Oh, good leave there from J.W. Johnson. Ball sails long, and Florida Smash look to be cruising a little bit here, Chad.
Yeah, I mean, Johnson doing a fantastic job of reaching in and taking away the reaction time for Daescu. He establishes himself there, and then it's so short and so powerful, but each time that he hits, he's back into that ready position, right? It's not hit a backhand, hang out there. It's hit a backhand and get back into the middle of the body.
Ball's in. Johnson was up against the wall.
A little giggle in the middle there, trying to get back up.
I mean, he was leaning up against the video wall in the back. Three-point right there for the Florida Smash, and it's an 11-6 lead here. Cameron Blackwood is courtside. Cameron, what are you catching down there as far as Florida Smash? They look like they are grooving.
They really are, and you know, when you play with J.W. Johnson, you just feel more confident. So Lacey right now can't miss. I think she knows that she can dink with Georgia, and she can go straight up with Andre Daescu. So I think right now they're sitting really confident. On the other side, Georgia Johnson knows her brother's game so incredibly well. However, instead of dinking so much Lacey, let's go ahead and throw some push dinks behind him. Let's move him back off that line, because right now he's doing whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Cam. Try and keep him honest. Push him to the backside, to his backhand. He's sitting in the middle, getting really big, and playing with a lot of confidence right now in an 11-6 lead.
Nice hands by Schneemann. I see that with JW quite often. He kind of jumps to will the ball to get over the net. We see that with a few guys, actually.
A nice shot by Daescu. Schneemann tried to go backside and slip that down the line, but Daescu covered nicely. A hard Eights crowd and owners right behind the bench there. Nice leave from Daescu. A little momentum here after the end change for the hard Eights. Schneemann almost jumped out of the way of that.
Yeah, I don't know if she thought it was coming harder or what it was, but definitely caught off guard.
Nice adjustment from Georgia Johnson off the tape right there.
Yeah, a little unlucky for JW catching the net, but Georgia doing an excellent job adjusting as that ball popped up and getting back on top of it.
Here come the hard Eights, Chad. Don't count them out yet. And a timeout from Florida Smash. What's been the difference on the end change here for the hard Eights?
I think the hard Eights have applied a little bit more pressure without overdoing it. So we saw Schneemann anticipate that a ball was coming a little bit harder than it was and got out of the way. A little unlucky for JW catching the net, but hard Eights are applying pressure in the right areas at the right time.
And now you got Julie Johnson. She's standing up now. She's about 2 steps from walking out. Can't watch anymore, as this one is as tight as it can get, pretty much. 11-12 as we come back in. Hard Eights looking to get back in.
There's no way you cannot catch yourself on that one. It was close. It was only the last part of his fingers.
You don't get many hand violations in the kitchen, but right there, Daescu does. at it, almost mockingly going, I know it's going out.
Yeah, but good job by Schneemann there. Did a couple of times going behind Daescu. Daescu is now trying to put a little bit more pressure on, press that middle. Schneemann recognizing it, going back behind him. It's in.
Wow.
That's all wrist.
You know how hard that is to keep that in? He makes it look so easy. Nice shot.
That ended up being
Johnson.
about a foot inside.
Nice drop from Schneemann right there. And Florida Smash look like they've started to figure this out, and a timeout quickly from Daescu and Johnson. We'll go back to the replay of J.W. Johnson and that little wrist flick.
Yeah.
He's taking that basically off the ground. I mean, his paddle is about 2 inches off the ground right there. Look at that, how low his paddle is. And he hits that at about 40%.
I was gonna say, Mac, 40 to 50%. If he hits that any harder, it goes out. But getting the paddle head down like that and then coming up, it's just gone heavy, heavy topspin. And we see Schneemann now playing with a little more confidence. She's got a little bit of pep in her step and you know, feeling it right now, not worrying about making any mistakes.
All right, we come back in from this timeout. It's a 5-point lead for Florida Smash. Nice job out of the timeout there from Georgia Johnson and Andre Daescu.
Yeah, good spot from Daescu there. So frustrated with that one, but JW kind of baited her into it. It just looked for this counter straight away. Schneemann taking a little too much of a step back to clear herself. Ball died and pushed it flat. Adjustment back the other way on that one. Good return from Johnson. Daescu had kind of stepped inside the court a little bit.
Nice ball from Daescu. Schneemann again going behind Daescu to try to keep him honest, but you can't go as hard when you're fully extended like that. Hard Eights need to get a couple here, get back in this. Down by 4. Oh, nice leave there from Schneemann. That ball goes wide. And it is a game.
See it here. Yeah, that ball's wide.
Yeah.
Hard Eights are going to challenge it.
Hard Eight's going to challenge, but ball is out, as you guys can see at home right there. It is a close call, but if you're going to do it, might as well do it now, as this will put the Florida Smash with a game and match point and a spot in the semifinals on the line. 15 when we come back here. Florida Smash will be on serve here and looking to move on to the semifinals tomorrow morning. So on the paddle of Lacey Schneemann. Match point.
20-15.
And just like good lead from Daescu right there, as Florida Smash are now frozen on 20. They do have to score on their serve. Hard Eights have a chance to catch up here as they're still rally scoring until they get to 18. Right there, Johnson can't make the adjustment fast enough, and Hard Eights within 3. Another mistake from J.W. Johnson, but we're all frozen here at 20-18. Teams can only score on their serve. Regular scoring from here on out. That ball out of bounds. That'll be another match point here for the Florida Smash. Johnson off her hand as she keeps that in play, as J.W. Johnson tries to speed up at his sister Georgia Johnson, and she says, not having it right now, big bro.
Can't miss that one into the net.
Got to at least force them to block it right here, and it'll be a match point number 3 here for Florida Smash. Nice hands from Daescu, and they're going to fight it off again. Let's see what the Hard Eights can do here. Wow, what a drop from Georgia Johnson, Chad.
Yeah, good drop, and then follows it in, going hard into the body of Schneemann.
Oh, no! Get out of here! Are you kidding me, Chad? Georgia Johnson going backside on J.W. Johnson, and we are all tied at 20.
Look at it again here. Speeding up into the body, hitting right on that right hip.
Oh, Georgia! Oh my goodness! Georgia Johnson just taking over right now. What a change of pace here. Hard Eights now looking to force the Dreambreaker. J.W. Johnson saying not so fast.
tough.
Johnson just hits it too hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only option that she has right there is to go very back corner. But when you know that, you overcook it a little bit.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, miscommunication, a little tentative there from Georgia Johnson.
Match point again for Florida Smash. Oh, here we go again.
No, he got big. He got so big on that one.
He didn't need to. Just needed to drive that ball right at Daescu. Beautifully done. We're all tied at 22.
The movement by Daescu caused it.
Yeah.
JW was going to go across, and then he's like, no, Daescu's moving. I've got to keep that down.
Hey, Chad, we're here. Let's go to the Dreambreaker. Party here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to the Dreambreaker. Here it is. A hard 8 battle all the way back. They were down. They fought off 4 match points. We are going to the Dreambreaker here. What a great job. Georgia Johnson just saying, hey, Andre, jump on my back. I'll hit a bunch of great thirds here. You clean it all up, and we're going. You see a replay here of the last point. Schneemann goes right into the top of the net, causing a 24-22 victory here to send us to the Dreambreaker. Wow. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Georgia Johnson is with Cameron Blackwood courtside. Andre Daescu coming on over. Cam, take it away.
Georgia, you kept your brother JW out of the match for most of it, but at the very end, you decided to challenge him, going back behind him. Why?
He was pretty far over, and I didn't want to hit it to his forehand.
How'd you guys even come back in that? Was there any strategy talk, or did you guys just get in the zone and finish this?
There was a little strategy talk for sure, and we definitely got in the zone. We had a couple of unlucky breaks at the middle of that game, and we were able to just kind of hang through and win it at the end. So that's great. We're playing the tiebreaker right now, so we're looking forward to that.
On to the Dreambreaker, you guys. Here we go. Up to you.
All right, Chad. You called it. You called it the last one.
I was figuring it out right now. I was trying to figure it out.
4 for 4. Don't think too hard.
Okay, all right.
But we're 4 for 4. Okay, last one. No pressure for you. But what are you looking at out of this Dreambreaker coming up? What are your matchup predictions?
All right, so I'm gonna go Johnson and Yates. I'm gonna give the edge to Johnson on that one. You know, again, Yates is a good singles player. But Johnson's, you know, again, similar to Stack's top 5. You know, I'm going to give the edge to him there. I'll probably go Rettenmaier against Daescu.
Yeah.
2 big guys. Daescu came into it playing singles. Again, another one of those guys. The singles takes it so much out of you when you're trying to play gender doubles and mixed doubles. So, but Daescu is certainly capable of throwing a wrench into things, can create some angles, has good ground strokes. So those, for the guys, you know, I might give a little bit of an edge to the Florida Smash within there. But then we're going to be looking at, I'd say, Esquivel against Georgia Johnson.
Yep.
Okay. I give hard Yates the edge there with Georgia Johnson. However, she has struggled a little bit in the Dreambreakers that we've seen. And then obviously to round it up, we've got Gaytan-Leach against Schneemann. Hard pick right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably probably go a little bit towards Lacey Schneemann in that one. I think because you're going to get Lacey Schneemann, where I think she's going to look to get to the Gaytan-Leach backhand and work her way to the kitchen line and use her athleticism. So I would give a little slight edge maybe to the Florida Smash in that one.
Yeah, I think key matchups here for this one are going to be whoever's playing against Johnson, right? Because you've got to try and split. If you can split with Johnson, it's a win.
All right, so as these teams set their lineups, players look like they are setting up right now, getting some last-minute warm-ups in. Are Esquivel and Schneemann. Again, let's see where we're at as far as lineups go in a minute, but I mean, Chad, both quarterfinals going to a Dreambreaker. It just doesn't get any better for you guys at home, for everybody here. That's what MLP is all about.
Oh, for sure, and the Dreambreaker is unique to MLP. You know, we talk to all the players, unless you're a singles guy. But even the singles players don't want to play singles in this because it takes so much out of you, and they've got more pressure.
And then how much pressure is it? Because it's 4 points, right? And it's like you have no rhythm. You're not getting into a rhythm. So these singles players are looking to get into a rhythm, but you can't in 4 points. And then you have the other players who aren't singles players going, I don't want to play that either. So they all
either
are like,
that or they're stepping out and they're like, hey, I got nothing to lose. I'm just going to slap this ball, and the pressure's not on me.
Right. So it's nerve-wracking for all these players. You know, as you can see, we talk to all the players, and I don't think I've ever heard one player, not one, go,
let's go to the Dreambreaker.
I want to get into the Dreambreaker. No, absolutely not. They know how much pressure is on during that Dreambreaker, so it's a big difference. It's not like regular singles, but let's see where we're at here to start off. Looks like it's...
I think I might be wrong.
Oh, no, Chad.
JW
no.
and Daescu is what I think it's going to be.
Yates and Rettenmaier, and possibly. So if it goes Daescu, Johnson, that means you're wrong at least twice here.
Good observation, buddy. Good observation.
I'm good at math. Figure stuff out.
High probability on that one.
High probability. You're wrong twice.
It's almost like, hey, in rally scoring, you can win 5 points on 5 serves.
Hey, you get 5 points on 5 serves here. Oh, yeah, you can in rally scoring. So it looks like these players just about ready to get going. We'll see who's getting thrown out there first. Byron Fresso, your lead referee. Second referee is Ron Ponder. And Courtney Johnson is your video review referee for this last quarterfinal of the day.
Oh, I'm going to be wrong all 4 times.
Are you wrong all over the place?
I'm wrong all over the place.
This means you're wrong everywhere.
Hey, I'm 0-for on this one.
Yep.
So Hard Eights are throwing out Sierra Gaytan-Leach as a sacrificial lamb to just kind of squeak a couple of points out against JW to make it up in the other areas.
We haven't seen this since Austin.
Yeah,
in Newport, we didn't see any sacrificial lambs. It was all matchup.
Simone threw herself out as a sacrificial lamb against JW and went 0-12.
All right, let's see what Sierra Gaytan-Leach can do here. Well, not a great start, but if she gets one, it's a win.
Oh, absolutely.
Big overhead there from JW Johnson. This could be a quick 4-0 lead if Johnson plays it right. And JW Johnson Johnson just passes Gaytan-Leach on the forehand side.
Oh, that was the chance.
Yeah, that was the opportunity right there. And so it looks like it is Rettenmaier and Yates. Round 2. Oh, nice leave there from Yates. He's got to make up some ground here.
Yeah, Rettenmaier just catching that one on the end of the paddle.
Great job by Kyle Yates here, staying under control, not getting too big right there. Finding that sideline. Oh, mistake from Rettenmaier.
For the other way.
Wow. And see, I don't think that they were expecting this here. They're expecting a little more out of Rettenmaier in this singles matchup. And
just out.
Yeah, he just overcooks it a little bit. So then
I'm way gone.
You're way off on this one. So then it's Schneemann and Johnson.
Yeah.
The last one.
Conventional thinking out the window.
Oh, that's too good. Oh, she's smiling. She's peacocking back there. Wow. Esquivel is no slouch as a singles player. For everybody out there.
Too good from Daescu with the angled overhead.
4-6.
Too much.
She's got to take something off that right there.
Yeah, go back cross court on that one. Not enough room to go full inside out.
5-6.
All right, so 3 rounds through, and we're all square at 6. After a 0-4 start, the hard 8s will take that.
Yeah.
They've made up ground. And now Georgia Johnson against Lacey Schneemann. Georgia Johnson is a force to be reckoned with in singles. She covers a lot of ground, uses her length so well.
7-6.
Oh, that's a big ball from Georgia Johnson right there. Inside out forehand.
8-6.
Football on a perfect drop from Schneemann, but she foot vaults right there. I mean, that's the edge of her shoe.
Just the edge of her shoe. Yeah, the spin got Johnson on that one.
Schneemann needed that one right there. 9-7 advantage for the hard 8s. Gaytan-Leach needs 1. Oh, nice drop there from J.W. Johnson.
Well, I guess it's not as close to the net as what it initially looked, but not the easiest shot from Johnson right there. Too good.
Gaytan-Leach just out of her reach right there. And she had a ball right there that was almost handleable. But a 1-point lead here for the Florida Smash.
Yeah, I'd like to see it just stay at the baseline and go ground strokes with him. just giving herself open for the passing shots. The passing shots are just too good for Johnson.
So we'll switch ends here. Florida smash up 11-9. Cameron Blackwood is courtside. What are you seeing down there, Cam?
I really love this lineup. I think it's really interesting. I know Sierra is frustrated right now, but she's doing her part, as bad as that may sound. If she can go 1-3 with him, that's great. But even 0-4, the team is picking up the rest of the points. So I'm excited to see. This one's going to be a close one. I can feel it.
Oh my gosh! Kyle Yates, what an angle here! Just when you thought nothing was there. Rettenmaier can't believe he missed that last shot. Ball's tied up here at 11. I think that Yates was thinking that ball was going to be out. Daescu confirming, no, that ball was right on the line. Big point here for Kyle Yates in the hard eights. Yeah, what coverage of the kitchen line right there from Kyle Yates. And now Daescu has to do his job here. He went 3-1 against Esquivel last time. Got to do something similar here.
No, too much.
She had it. She had him beat. She just overhits it a little bit right there.
I mean, that's what the speed and reach of Daescu does. Forces you to go for too much, and now it's in her head.
Esquivel got to shake it right here. Get back in this. What a reaction from Daescu, and he stays out of the kitchen. Wow. Great reaction and athleticism from Daescu. Esquivel needs this point.
Big from Daescu.
Big, that's a sweep for Daescu right there. 4-0. It was 12-12. Now, Lacey Schneemann, she's got to chip away at this here.
16-12.
Big ball there from Schneemann. Now, Georgia Johnson goes 2-2. It's okay, right? Because she's got to maintain that 4-point lead. Because you know what's up after this. It's J.W. Johnson and Sierra Gaytan-Leach. So if she maintains that 4-0 lead, that means that even if Gaytan-Leach gives up 4, it's tied at worst.
17-15.
She kept that ball in. That's like off the very end of the paddle.
Big point here for Johnson. Trying to maintain that 4-point lead. Mistake,
Too much cut.
She's got to punch that back.
Yeah.
Force Johnson to hit another. Now, if Gaytan-Leach could get one. She needs one. She needs 1 point here. It's a victory if she can get
Stay
one.
at the baseline. Stay at the baseline. Don't come.
J.W. Johnson, as cool as the other side of the pillow, Chad.
15-18.
I mean, I think she
That was
read it
almost
right.
the one.
She read it right, but Johnson gets the tape.
Yeah.
She was there.
16-18.
I'm telling you, she's got to stay at the
Stay
baseline.
there. Stay there.
Because with her coming forward, Johnson is just hitting those passing shots.
Stay there. No.
Oh, there's the one!
She gets one! She got one! That's what she needed. Great adjustment off the tape. Now, Yates, Rettenmaier. Here we go. Now it gets interesting. Big ball for Kyle Yates. Hard eights, match point for a spot in the semifinals against the Ranchers.
17.
There it is.
Does it! And the hard eights are moving on to the semifinals, where they will face the Ranchers tomorrow afternoon. Wow, what a great job from the Florida Smash. What a battle. Sierra Gaytan-Leach, the sacrificial lamb.
She got 1 point.
She got one.
She got one. That's all she needed.
That's all she needed. She got one. She went 1-11. 1-11. And she got her point. And they are moving on to the semifinals. Let's take a look at that last point. Here's that replay for you. Kyle Yates.
I mean, Yates dominated Rettenmaier in this Dreambreaker. Set up extremely well and was just hitting those angles, getting balls he didn't think he was going to get to. But, I mean, kudos to the hard eights there. Fighting back, firstly, to push this to the Dreambreaker, and then going head-to-head and taking down the Smash on what we thought the Smash had the better singles team.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna send this down to Cameron Blackwood. She's got the whole hard eights team. They look like they are fired up down there, Cam.
Thought you guys weren't even going to make it to the Dreambreaker. You did. You get put up against J.W. Johnson. We kind of know what they were going for there, but you ended up getting 1 point, and it really did win this for you guys. Thank you. I'm proud of my 1 point. Go big or go home, baby. What's your mindset? You guys knew you guys had to win this. You're in the semifinals tomorrow. What are your thoughts?
Oh, well, I mean, credit to Andre and Georgia for that comeback in that second mix. I mean, that was unbelievable. So, I mean, we were never out of it. They just fought hard, and obviously going to Dreambreaker, anything can happen. But, you know, we had nothing else left to lose. We were, you know, basically had our backs to the ropes, like, the whole time. So, like, just swing away and have some fun with it.
I know it's probably not easy beating your brother. I know he worked really hard. Any words to him in the Smash?
He played really well, but it was my turn.
What is going to be the game plan for tomorrow morning heading into the semifinals?
Well, we know we got to go back into the training room, do some recovery, get a good meal, get some rest. And I think we're riding some really good momentum, you know, coming back from match points down, doing such a good job coming together as a team in the super tiebreak, in the dream tiebreak. And yeah, I think we're high on energy. I think we're playing great. So really looking forward to tomorrow morning for the semifinals.
Like you said, it's Georgia Johnson's time. The hard eights into the semifinals tomorrow morning.
All right, well, semifinal set starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. First matchup, BLQK versus Team Clean at 10:30, 12:30, followed by the Ranchers and Hard Eights. And then we will have those finals for you live on CBS Sports at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. Don't miss any of the action. We will see you guys then. That's it for tonight here at MLP Columbus. We'll see you guys tomorrow.